pick a number from 1 to 50 that is not 25 and that is not 18.
22.
Okay, 22. Okay. Have you ever been pressured to contribute financially to someone's wedding? We can change the question if you don't like it.
No, I mean, can we change it to occasion?
Yeah, even that. I've never had. I don't have those kind of people around me.
Nice.
Like if I'm spending money on my people,
I'm gonna bill you, my love.
We need to
I'm gonna bill you.
We need to change that.
But I really don't think it's even about having those kind of people around you.
yeah.
about
Because you can just be added to random group. And if somebody... No, I'm telling you.
That is a problem that is on you only.
And if somebody who knew you at one point, you people, look, let's assume you were so good, maybe for like 3 years in university, and you're out of school, there were these moments of conversations here and there, and the person like, hi, I'm getting married, or hi, my father, rest in peace, or hi, this and this happened. It could be any of the above.
Somebody that you don't talk to recently.
And you just...
From the past.
I can tell you that.
That's a you problem.
No,
It happens.
It happens to some people. They will just randomly add you.
It happened to me
Even
recently.
me, it happened to me recently.
You get that? I don't know. Look at you are nice people. If you look at me,
I don't fall in that category.
I want to even push this further.
Yeah.
So it will happen in such a way that you can tell that this person literally added almost everyone on the phone book.
Yeah.
And the person just drops a message like, hi, thank you all for agreeing to support me for XYZ event. I'm going to leave this over to my friend to take it up from here, and exits the group. Yes.
you don't follow the person.
Let me even go.
It's a you problem.
No, I'm telling
And the
you.
person exists
This
with
is
you.
reality.
Existing with you.
I'll just leave.
Let me even push this even further. It gets as bad as I heard that the first series of people that contributed is a lie. You hear somebody say 2 cows, 500,000. Those are clickbait.
these are really
Because the truth is, if you've ever been to an auction in Nigeria, there's this propensity for people to auction what they don't have in their pockets.
Yes, no.
There's this propensity because you know that this thing is being sold and your friends are there. Some people want to look a certain way. There's this push to look that way. And so it's the same thing in the groups. So I'm not saying I'll be pressured because I'll keep quiet till the burial is over or the occasion is over. And I will not leave till the day you say thank you.
Just for the plot, just let's have fun.
But I know people who, as a result of, okay, this group that have been posting updates of contribution every day, let me just send 10,000. It can be 10,000, but you never budgeted for 10,000.
And so that's pressure.
Yeah, because you've been pressured into contributing because every other person in the group seemingly have been dropping contributions.
No, but if when you for the example you just gave where somebody just added everyone in their phone book, I'm leaving the group.
And that's you. This is for a lot of Nigerians are nice people or like to be seen as nice people.
Yeah.
So these are for the people that are nice people. So please, nice people in this house. So let us know your
I don't
story.
appreciate that you're looking directly.
I have no personal contact with you. I didn't meet a group. Okay.
So the fellow nice people, please share your story.
Are you
So
going to start
something-
with an African proverb?
No, I'm not.
Start with an
I'm not going to start with that problem. But something similar to, and this one was crazy because we're not friends like that. I just know you. We went to school together, so you have my number. And I just saw a group. We're like, how many? We maxed out the number on what? I think it's about 250.
Yeah, at the time.
At the time, we maxed it out, and I was like, "Oh, what's happening on this group?" And I said, "Oh, this guy is getting married." Da 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 da. And I don't know you. I don't know like that kind of thing. So I kept quiet. Then the message came to my direct message. The person sends me a direct message, like, "Oh, I'm getting married." I say, "Oh, congratulations!" Right? I'm like, "That's the least I can do." Like, congratulations. Then I saw a follow-up message, but I'd already left the chat, and I won't open it because my Bluetooth is on. So I wasn't going to open it, but I could preview.
That's the main reason why
Yeah.
Bluetooth is on.
I was
you know I've read it.
So I read it. I saw that it was asking for assistance and whatnot, and I was like, a part of me before was like, okay, let me do something, but I've made a conscious and this decision I've made is really like it has helped me because I'll first of all ask a question: if I was in this person's shoes, would I do what he's doing, or would I expect him? And if the answer is no, I'll just air you, right? So I just aired the guy. I didn't answer him. The traditional wedding went on. The white wedding went on. He sent me that message for the white wedding. I left it on red.
Separate from the traditional.
Separate. So when I saw that, white wedding traditional is done, I now responded.
This guy.
I now responded, I was like, hey, how did your wedding go? Congrats, all of that. I was like, it went well. That I did not show. I was like, your white wedding was in Delta State. When traditional wedding was in Delta, white wedding was somewhere in the South. I couldn't make it. But I hope it went well. He was like, yeah. But he would appreciate anything I can do for it. I'm like, the wedding has ended. And like towards settling bills.
Why do you say how bills?
I should give him a wedding gift so that he can use to sort out bills.
You send him cooler.
And at that moment I was like, what exactly
It's a
this
bill.
is like why if you know
Why do
you're
you
not
have
ready,
bills? Yeah.
if you're not ready, and nobody said you should do a
A big
big
family.
wedding,
Do
right?
another wedding. Is that what you can afford?
My wedding, there might not even be need for a bridal train. I don't see the point for it. It's just me and my
So
wife.
where will we be?
Yeah?
Where will we be?
In the audience.
The audience, now,
In the house.
everybody,
Or you watch live.
You want like
everybody's an honored guest. Everybody's a guest of honor.
Wow.
Right.
Just come. See, there's not much need for so much ceremony. Like, it's not because, there's no money to throw a lavish wedding, but the money should be used to build a lavish home.
yeah.
Why are we spending so much money to entertain strangers? Then they will go to their house.
Yeah.
I will now come and start thinking of food.
No, why are you still giving money to set
When he was
Okay, we'll now start.
Looking for money to
When you were talking, I just
wedding.
remember that someone just, I also remember, sent me wedding invitation in Sokoto. I hope to see you there. I don't say first of all, I don't understand.
I know this
Who
person,
are
I
you?
got that
I don't know. I don't even know. Who are you? I was wondering. I started to crack my head. Sokoto. Who do I know in Sokoto that is getting married? And I said to myself,
What's
sorry,
our
who
former
is
staff?
this? Then I now realized that it was someone's daughter that is getting married. And then the person, I've left this office like 2 offices ago. I don't talk to this person. I don't know him from anyone. And then even when I was working that place, he was so mean to me. He wasn't nice to me. And I was madam. And then he was stressing me out. And I invited him for your daughter's wedding in Sokoto. I know that he's still going to money.
You can stress out some more.
I want to stress you some more.
And then this I'm like, why? So I'm like, okay, maybe I will send you money. But I just even remembered when you were talking that, as wedding pass.
No. It's on Saturday.
Alright, go.
So in my head, sometimes I like to think, what's the thought process behind this? And I think 2 things comes to heart. There's the part of intentionality, and then there's the part of heavy grief, and you give your phone to somebody and say, just help me. Almost everybody in my contact is a friend. Because I met a high-level person one time flying, and we exchanged numbers, and I would eventually follow this person's convoy to another state and back. So it was like a smooth journey for me. I mean, happy. Never communicated again. Unfortunately, this person lost someone so dear. And the next thing, I was added to the group chat. And because it's high level, I'm hearing 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. I'm seeing it and I'm just marking as well. Because typically of me, I will not leave the group. I wait till when the event is over. So I saw all those variation of conversations. And when I reached out, like, hey, sorry, I heard you lost this person. So sorry about this. Say, how did I know? I said, I was added to a group. He said, that's his PA. Adding everyone on the contacts. Probably he saved my name with doctor or something beside, and they just felt, okay, this. I think that's a part of not being intentional. I like people who, when you want to hold an event, because I come from a background where if you call for an event, you host, and you host absolutely to the end. If I call people to my house, I will host to the end till you leave. To birthdays and likewise. But when I came to Abuja, I realized a situation where you come out for dinner and there's a big split on everybody like XYZ. I was at the comfort of my home. You invited me. So I feel like it's also it's also that second stream of thought where if you are really from a place where you take accountability for your guests and you are absolutely responsible for the people you invite, then you know that you invite limited of the number of people that can cater to XYZ in your pocket and not crowd raise a number of people into a group. There is that place where you sit down. I feel like it's shameful many times if you create a group.
Yes.
Someone
by
like
yourself.
her, yes, by yourself. Someone like her, for example, was getting married and told us blatantly, don't do contribution in that group. Like, literally was like,
I did.
yes.
You don't do contribution.
You were like, don't do contribution.
How many threats you gave me?
You gave us strength. Like,
It's not a threat to us.
Contribute, please.
I'm not telling anybody.
Too late.
And it's really not because there was abundance of money to spend, but it's because this someone who we've known to always cater for people when they invite. But there are people who, I want my wedding to look this way, so let me make sure that the money to live that life is available. They'll start with
I think
Ashebi
that's the
Yes.
beginning of madness.
and move
beyond the
on.
problem,
Yes, they'll start with
It's not even
Ashebi, group
madness.
chats,
Madness is
different
the
things.
fair way to put it. It's insanity.
Why would you want to do something on the expense of other people?
No,
Everyone else to do something.
We can't take out the fact that it could be cultural. Nigeria is a really communal country.
It's not. See,
It
as
could
I
be cultural.
Then that's a
So
problem.
I feel like the first editions going on. But let's talk about the marriage and the contribution, sorry.
Yeah, so I think for the whole marriage thing, if you can, just do it, because we would say, you hear conversations like, in my village, this is how it is done. And I'm like, that's not the truth. It's a perception to what you've seen happen. And I'm sure that you can literally negotiate everything to what you can afford. So are you saying that if you can't, so the culture is saying they should buy a car for bride price. Are you saying that if I can't afford a car, I cannot marry your daughter?
Then don't marry your daughter. Don't marry the Then keep your daughter in the house.
Keep your daughter in the house. I will go to where they used to accept chicken. Goat is too much. Where they used to accept chicken.
I'll work hard. Let me go back to the city.
Let me go back to the city. But I was not working. I was
I
can use chicken to marry, and I would rest. And you put a lot, and you hear stories where, because of how the groom was treated during the whole bride price process, he cuts off the entire bride's family. And they're like, oh no. I'm like, because men are funny. You can bill me now as a man, right? And maybe out of, I don't know, some sense of, I have to do this thing, I'll do it. But I'm just telling myself at the back of my head, I see this thing I'm doing, that's the last thing that I'm going to do. And I'll be smiling and doing it. And you just realize that, that line has been cut off. And you'll be wondering, what did you do? It was the excessive billing. Because everybody has a threshold.
I think it's a human being.
Yeah, everybody has a threshold.
Maybe in the context of Nigeria, but it's a human.
It's a human being thing.
I've attended
I have
the wedding.
cousins that I block. And any message because I've helped.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what's going on here? So now if I see any message from me, I'm blocking you before I even read the message. Because most of the message is already long and edited.
Yeah.
So I think anybody, if you
there's a format they now use, they'll call you like a week to the billing day to check up on
thank God. It's a nice guy too. It's a nice guy thing. I don't
They'll call you to check up on you.
He's coming in front.
They'll call you to check up on you. I just called to check up on you. How are you doing? They'll call again, maybe like 3 days interval, just to check up on you. And your guard is down.
No, my guard is never down.
Your guard is down.
Anybody sitting out here knows that my guard is never down. Because why you calling to check up on me? First of all, if you are calling me to check up on me, I'm like, what do you want? So when you
I cannot check.
I cannot check for you.
what do you want? You say, I don't call to check up on me. Okay, thank you very much. Second time, if you call to check up on me, then I might not pick your call again.
So you don't check up on Ifa?
Do
I mean, generally, she doesn't even like to
send
check
memes.
up on.
We send memes. We know we're okay.
Yeah. Once we like each other's IG, we are good.
Yeah.
But I also think that the community supports this. Let me explain. I've accompanied someone for a wedding. I've reached the venue and I realized this guy did not even pay like half of the things that were requested from the traditional rites. And the family came to meet me. I'm like, I don't know, like, excuse me, what conversation was held before now? I just accompanied. And they were like, no, you guys came together. So it's you. So it now places back some level of support to that person saying my committee of friends should be able to push me or pad me. I'm not saying it's right. But I'm saying like even the cultures, some cultures really would look at the committee of friends and say, now come marry my pikin.
So actual tradition, so I don't think it's an African proverb now, but like the whole concept of having groomsmen and bridesmaid was during the old during the medieval times. They used to steal the bride. Yes. They used to steal. So during weddings, they used to steal the bride. So the whole concept of having groomsmen and bridesmaids were like knights to protect the bride in case like enemies come to steal the bride. So that was the whole concept of having groomsmen and bridesmaids, not to come and contribute.
You go tell us what you do.
I feel like Mike wants to say something.
That was their contribution then.
Look, that was their contribution.
Control now is
Yeah, what was I even going to say?
I don't know.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But in summary,
summary,
do what you can do. If you can feed 20 people, feed 20 people.
I remember what was I going to
And
say.
don't open group for your friends. Let them be the ones to open group in secret. And even now that you still want them not, I mean, I don't remember warning you. But they still gave me cash. That was not, and I was happy, and everyone was happy.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Michael, I
do
really
you
want
remember?
to hear what you want to say.
So what I'm trying to say might even look like a tangent. So this thing where we're talking about people beating you and just like calling you out of the blue to ask you for money. I've always been of the opinion that, man, like I don't know you like that, leave me alone.
Exactly.
Like to be like if I can help, I'll help. But like
I don't know you.
if you become somebody that's like has become a pest in my life, then I might just have to cut you off if you're becoming a problem in my life. But a few weeks ago, I started having this conversation with myself in my own head, around the state of like Nigeria as it is, and how like what used to seem like a regular, like what would be able to support you in a regular life just a few years ago is now poverty basically. And poverty is looking embarrassing in a way. It's like if you have a family that you were able to feed and were able to keep afloat before, you're able to send your kids to school, and then all of a sudden the money you're earning the same thing, but you can't send your kids to school, like everyone is at home, you can't feed.
Fair.
Then what do? Like you're trying your best and you can't do anything, and now you're messaging everybody and calling everybody trying to figure out like how you feed that family and how you keep up your life. It's just embarrassing. It's just hard. It's a terrible place to be. So like I feel very inconvenienced and I feel angry, but at the same time I don't know how to be angry at you for like trying to live your life, you know. So that's why.
But there's one very that's exactly a thought-provoking thing.
Yeah,
but
really.
there's one line from a very lovely song that says, "Givers never lack." Nearly finished one of my own.
Oh yeah. It's a real
song.
Favorite right now.
Yeah. So yeah, we understand, but the truth of the matter is that cost of living is injuring everybody. So I'm sorry to say, but
Are you?
I don't know.
Are you sorry?
But I feel like yes, maybe before in previous regime or previous administration, you could send your child to private school comfortably, and it was okay. And then all of a sudden things have increased. You can't send your child to private school again. It's not okay. Send them to public school.
And buy internet so they watch YouTube.
Exactly.
You balance. You find a way to balance.
Find a way to balance it. Your plan should not be hope or another person's
Hope on
money.
other people's
You
money.
shouldn't plan around another person, because the thing about it is that when you now actually need that person, if there's now a health situation that is urgent, because you've used up all the money, they might not pick your call. Because they might be saying, this one that when they need child school fees, they call me. When they need food in the house, they call me. But now, you actually now need the money because it's life or death. They might not pick your call. So I think you should leave people, the people that can help you, you should leave them to help you when it's emergency. And all these other things that you can compromise on. Growing up, we used to drink garri in the afternoon, almost every afternoon. They'll give us money to buy garri and we'll soak it.
Not me though.
I'm saying me, my family.
All right.
We used to drink garri, but we're all okay. We did not become kwashoko, thankfully to God. We ate other food, we balanced it out with other food. But imagine saying, my child has to eat bread for breakfast, Indomie for afternoon, fried rice. So we don't want to inconvenience because we don't want them to live the life I don't know what it is because I've not yet gotten there, and I hope that I'll be able to manage my resources to not get there. But the truth of the matter is that you have to adjust your lifestyle if you can't afford it. That's the truth. You can't use hope and you can't use another person's money, perceived money. Go.
I listened to somebody talk the other day. I was somewhere on Instagram. One of these, I think it was a pastor. I don't know. And he said, because you earn, let's use figuratively. You used to earn 1,000 before. You had a lifestyle. You know, you used to wash your clothes, used to climb bike, used to do all of that. But you still had small money that you kept aside. Now you're earning 100K. You've forgotten how to wash. You've forgotten how to wash. You've forgotten. While I understand what he was trying to say, I mean, I personally, I would outsource some things because I don't have the time for it. Not because I cannot do it again. But I will not do things that would dip into my pocket so bad that I am suffering right now. You know, so what I understood from what that man was saying was, it's okay to step up, but don't inherit new behaviors that you do not have before because you have more money now. For example, normally, you as a human being, you know that only twice a day you eat. But because you have more money now, you must eat 3 times. Because how will they know you have money if you don't eat 3 times? How will they know? Or you're somebody before that, normally you would contribute towards family this thing. And then that money you were contributing was okay. But because you have more money now, you want them to know. It's a status thing for some people, and it's at the end of the day, like we said earlier, life is up and down. You don't know when the curveball will hit you. So now hit you now. You're not thinking of that money you gave somebody that you shouldn't have. So in all of this, I always like to pick things from what I hear. As I'm saying it, I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to myself too because I know myself that if this person can do it for me, let the person do it now. But I know that I can. It will literally take me 10 minutes to do it. I'm also talking to myself because today I already said I'm going to fire this my housekeeper. I've been saying it for the last 3 weeks. I'm going to say, send me your housekeeper's number. I'm not using this girl again. I'm still using that. I'm still using that now because even though she stresses me and I have to talk 1 million times, she's actually helping me do something, and I'm not increasing. It's the same cost I've been using for the last God knows how many years to clean my house that I'm still using now. That's literally what I wanted to come.
You know what I think about this is that, like, 2 things: money and time are kind of ways to measure value in a way, and like it's like you trade one for the other. It's like if I get a new job that pays me more but takes up more of my time, then there are things I used to do for myself that I can't do anymore because I don't have the time anymore. So I will pay somebody else to use their time.
Because you don't have that time, not that you can do it, but because you can afford it.
By the way, this is me talking to myself, trying to
talk to yourself.
Wow, a lot of fantastic. I want to get closing thoughts from all of us because that's been a very fantastic day. Relationships and responsibilities. Let me start from the man with the African proverbs, Mr. Wisdom.
Yes.
Closing thoughts: relationships and responsibilities.
So, like, a lot has been said already, and honestly, when it comes to relationship and responsibilities, don't just do pass yourself. Right? If you know that you can afford gala and Capri Sun, do gala and Capri Sun. Like, there's no need to put yourself under unnecessary pressure to want to. For myself now, for example, you complain that your phone is not good. Already, I'm thinking, do I change this phone for you?
So you are literally doing more than yourself.
More than myself. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, you'd realize that you put yourself under so much pressure and a lot of strain on the relationship as it is, right? And things could literally just go south because you're just one mistake from financial mayhem, right? So we need to be able to act smarter, be smarter with money. Instead of, there's something I like with OPay that they do. Anytime you make a transfer, they deduct money from your account and put it
if you sign up for it.
If you sign up for it, right? So if you imagine you, for every money you transfer, it helps because I go back to that place and I be like, this is where the money went to, right? So don't just do pass yourself. Just let's try and keep it within means. You can be a baller and not be extravagant. You can literally do obile and not grow broke, right? You can still love your woman, your man, your family. In short, you can love I think for family, you can love your family without breaking the bank, right? Because you're not anybody's retirement plan. You are yourself's retirement plan. So think of how do you want to retire? So do you want to be, when you look at the people around you in their 60s and 70s, how do you want to be living your life? Do you want to be cashing out from your stock portfolios and all of those things and having some juicy returns? And you just, now short knicker and Havana shirts, you understand? And just drinking from coconuts somewhere.
I think you're
right? So just have those goals in heart. Just have those goals in heart and literally try as much as possible to be honest about where we are financially, because if we lie about where we are, especially to ourselves, because we first of all have to be honest to ourselves. Like, see, I can't afford this thing. Right? If you're honest with yourself financially, then I don't think anybody can put you under pressure. Right? You should be able to be, at this point in my life, yes, I can't afford this. It's good to have, but I don't know if you afford that.
Nice.
And that it's funny because when you tell somebody, especially people that put you up there, and the person comes and say, I need this, and I say, bros, I don't know if you afford that. That person will go and think about his life. Say, if Billy Wiz is telling me he cannot afford this thing, then I need to check myself. And there's also something that
another proverb for us.
No. I only had one proverb today.
That's okay.
Right? We should be able to let people live their learn from their financial mistakes. So if someone is broke or someone is having a financial downtime and you're always stepping in, you're going to deprive them from learning from that mistake, from that experience. They need to learn from that foolishness. Do you
I'm
understand?
so happy you are coming to this. I'm going to explain.
Right? You need to be able to learn from that foolishness. Because what do you mean that your rent is due tomorrow and you don't have the money for your rent? Like, you had 12 months. It's not like you're paying rent monthly. You have 12 months to save, borrow, invest, whatever it is. And tomorrow is the day and you don't have it. That's like gross responsibility, right? So if it means you sleeping on the streets for a few nights, you should sleep on the streets.
That's extreme.
No, you should. Do you get? Because you need to learn. You need to learn from, because there are certain financial mistakes you do, and when you learn from it, I've made a lot of financial mistakes.
I think I do.
So and I've learned from it. And I think for me, experience is the best, but I don't want to have experience for people to experience it, because you're going to see some premium shaggy,
I think so.
right? But we should be able to allow people learn from this.
Experience. Wow, very nice and robust. Why you look at me like that?
Conclusion,
Between you, as he was talking, two of you were talking to each other. I love it. We are now ready to hear what you guys were saying. Starting from you, Imagine. Final closing thoughts. Relationships and responsibilities.
So Wisdom has said a lot, but I think in summary, the societal pressure is already a lot currently with everything going on. So it's just being able to have these personal conversations with yourself often, to know where you're at in life and just cutting your coat according to your size. Like, there's nothing you can do more than that. Like, you can't do anything more than that. If not, you just send yourself to early grave with high blood pressure.
Or you'll be wearing oversized coats.
Well,
I love it. I love it. Fantastic one. We must hear what you were laughing about, sir. We are very motivated. Final thoughts.
So my mind works in a very vivid way. So when he was speaking, I basically played a video in my head when he said people need to learn from their mistakes. Imagine going to somebody saying, like, I can't eat today. Like, yeah, you made some financial mistakes. you need to learn. And if I give you this money, you're going to learn. So I guess my thing about money and relationships in the society we live in is, because money is such a big problem in society, like even without the relationship aspect of things, money is such a big problem in Nigeria as it is. Like, everybody's living, a lot of people are living hand to mouth. You earn money and it's gone the next day. It's only right that bleeds into the way you relate with people. There is nothing any of us can do about that. All of us need to survive, and we need to behave a certain way, and we need to behave a certain way, keep our people around us, and survive in a society that has limited resources.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is our relationships. I think our relationships are the way to get around all of that. If you're my family, I need to treat you like family, whether it's about money, like whether money is in the conversation or not. If you're my friend, I need to treat you like a friend. And I think those relationships are what define, or are what cause those problems or don't cause those problems.
Right.
And we just need to be better about those things.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Wow, that's very nice. Ibukun, over to you. Relationships, responsibilities, final thoughts.
Okay, so my final thoughts would be, first of all, we need to be more intentional about our relationships with people. What do I
Right.
mean? You need to be able to sift out the chaff from the wheat. Anybody that is a burden to you, you should be able to say no to that person. Emphasis on a burden to you. Because like Michael rightly said, we're already living in a very Nigeria as it is today, everybody needs help. So the person that is a burden to you, you should be able to move the person aside and deal with relationships that have meaningful, that make meanings or that makes basic sense to you, adding to you emotionally, financially, and all of that. Just learn to shift people aside. I have started doing that right now in my life. I can tell you guys for a fact that apart from people in this room, maybe it's like 3 other people I relate to. Why? Not because I'm not friendly, but I just figure that it's only when these people need me that Abigail, come to. No, we can't do that right now. So yeah, my last take will just be make meaningful relationships that actually add value to your life, rather than just being the life of the party and just being liked, or you want to be liked by people.
Wow, that's so succinct. That's so nice. We'll look onto you, sir. Relationships and responsibilities. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I think a lot has been said. I'm a firm believer of life is about opportunity and time and chance too. So I believe there's a reason and a season for everyone in your life. If you're meeting someone for a potential relationship, can you filter out money from your mind and really love these people for who they are? I think very many times people make that mistake of when you meet someone, you're already profiling and thinking in the next 3 years, if I'm with this person, this will be on the skill ladder. So I want to be with this person or not to be with this person. It's nice to think about the future. I also wrote something down where Atibukun was talking. I said,
Okay.
I also feel like somewhat different about abandoning friends who need you always. I feel like instead of entirely abandoning them, why not think of how you can move friends upwards? Why not think of how you can, it's not always giving them money, how you can position them with the right counsel on how they can be financially independent, on how they can do better with money. You understand? So we can do better with friendship than really just pulling the ribbon very many times. That has to be like last resort. You really have to, because sometimes some people go so deep in debt that they really don't know how to get out of it than to just crowd rise and raise cash from people around them. Oh, I'm owing 10 people. Let's take this one, solve this one first. Let's take this, solve that. With
But
the
you're still
hope,
owing the other person now.
yeah, with the hope that, oh, one day maybe this one will charge me interest. So with the hope that one day things will get better. But I think some of us who have been opportune to be in spaces where we can bring those friends who are really genuine friends to really climb up the ladder, even if it's 2 steps higher than where they are. It will really be nice to say, this is an opportunity I think you can put yourself at. I do remember she introduced me to an organization and say, you could save money here, and anytime you need a loan, you could reach out to this organization. I will eventually register. So, so what am I saying in essence? I think opportunity and time, if you've not been so opportune to be on the rich side of the economical divide, you could still open your heart to love, but being very intentional. And if you have friends who are really struggling so well, other than helping them with money all the time, think of helping them with opportunities. Think of bringing them into spaces where people that are opportune are in those spaces. Like now I'm here now, if I need projects, I know who to go to. Lifestyle course, now you know. So at the end, ultimately, they will not ask you where they get this money from.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody call you friends.
I think so.
Because you said friends many times.
No, I guess it also
You can
depends.
discuss someone
I think that
another
conversation
one.
about like moving your friends up the ladder, conversation for another day.
Final thoughts, relationships, so that we can be motivated.
So I think we need to be simpler in a lot of things. We need to live simpler lives. Like, we need to do things simpler. Most of these conversations don't come up in the Western world because if friends want to hang out, I mean, even the way you go to club in the Western world, the club, everybody just having fun. You buy a cocktail, you just be dancing, have a good. Nobody cares about bottle popping. Or if friends want to hang out, they just go on picnic, just carry blanket. Everyone will bring potluck. Just simple hangout. So I think aside from the angle of managing your finance well, doing those things, I think we need to be more intentional about living simpler lives. Especially even because the truth of the matter is that yes, you can take your friends up, you can do, but it's not everybody that gets to go up.
Everybody.
There will always be people that cannot afford that lifestyle amongst you, and you can't cut them off because they are good people. But what you can do is that if your hanging out style is always going to the club or going to eat, you can have simpler house hangouts. You can have simpler things that you know they can afford easily. So you're also not contributing to this pressure lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you are in a relationship with someone, yes, I'm not saying standard is not about money. We need to have this conversation another day. When you say, oh, my standard, it shouldn't be about money. Money is the least, because the truth of the matter is that standard, there are so many things that are standards that even if this person has $1 billion, they will still not meet the standard. Because integrity, being nice to you. So we need to focus on those things that make life worth living, valuable, rather than just focusing on money. I know that this conversation cannot end it. I know, so I'm not what's the English now?
Trying to end the conversation.
I'm not but yes, my last take is let's just live simpler lives.
Yeah.
There will always be time and place for doing things. In fact, when you're even planning wedding, why are you trying to outshine another person? If someone has, if a billionaire has money, you cannot be comparing your wedding to a billionaire's wedding. Do what you can do. Wedding should be about fun. Go to the core of what life is about and live your life that way.
Very, very motivational. I'm so much excited, so very happy that we're able to get to this final conclusion. I think we should do something romantic.
What about your last thought?
Me, I've been thinking since. Is it not enough? All right. See you next time on
Where Did I See This Money?